Good morning from sunny Victoria. Today we're going to involve with that. Just did the service, but last time we had an issue. My friend Vasilis, he had a ride with a friend of his at the back, and we have to harden the springs. So we try to preload the springs, and all of a sudden they start leaking from somewhere in here, where the joint of that and the rest of the shock absorber is. At that point we knew we have to replace the shock absorbers, because I don't know what kind of brand is that. It's unbranded, probably from the Chinese market, I'm not sure. So we ordered these Ohlins, made for XJR1200, and this is the procedure of how to put them on. Given this motorcycle has the option of the center stand, makes the job much easier, because the wheel is on the air. We can remove one shock absorber, put it on, and then we go on the other side to do the other one. As you can see, there's not much space to put this out, so I'll have to remove or put the silencer a bit on the side. So let's start with the silencer. 12 and 14 on the inside. And 12 millimeters here. And now we have the space to remove that. If not, we'll remove the whole silencer and that's it. And it's again 12 and 14. Already drops down. And we can manipulate the pipe in order to remove the bolt the way we want. Time to remove the top one and remove totally the shock absorber out. That's a 10 millimeter, and we have to drag it out. And this is the old compared with the new. Same height, but much lighter. I'm guessing much better response. However, these are the Ohlins with only spring preload. There's no compression on rebound adjustment, but we don't really need that on a bike like this, on a rider like this, because the only thing he does is going from point A to point B and enjoy rides. He's not going to go on sharp corners and try to touch his knee down. So that's all we need. Just before we install everything in there, a light amount of grease is perfect to go in here. A very, very light amount. Also to the bolt that connects the bottom rod of the shock absorber. Just a little. Perfect. First on the bottom. First we put the bottom. Somebody's holding on top. Just manipulate a bit. Yep. And then we put the top side. And it's inside. We have to torque this down, but because we don't have much space here, we either lower it or completely remove the silencer to have access with the torque wrench tool. So 23 Newton meters is this one. Done. And 30 Newton meters here. Perfect. And we put back the exhaust on. And let's go on this side. First the exhaust. Something unexpected. This cannot go out because the new aftermarket chain guard, it's on the way, so we have to remove that. And we pull it out. Right amount of grease. Perfect. 23 Newton meters again for that. And 30 Newton meters on this one. Last but not least, with the kit you get the tool which you can put like this or like this and adjust the spring preload. But how we do that and how we adjust the sag, it's a subject for another video. And we are done with the rear shock absorber replacement. This is how it looks now, and this is how it looked before. Much better. With that job done, goodbye from Melbourne, Victoria. May you all be well, look after yourselves and families. I'll see you in the next one.